spotlight bright. On Texas, on the dance song tonight. On the dance, welcome to Houston, where the step I shine. Yeah. Every smooth move got perfect time. And July 31st, the city's on.
Good morning. I already got up. I hear echo. I switch it. Got up, got me a good walk on. Turn your light on over there. Got me a good
morning. I just came into town, back in town from Dallas. I was in a special page class last night. It was pretty nice. He had a little bit crowd in there. A lot of leads, a lot of followers. It was new people, but what's doing what they're supposed, they're doing a fairly decent job. Ken is doing a great job teaching. People had a step. Great job, Ken, team brother. I am exhausted. I'm not gonna lie to you all. Tell y'all the truth. I am exhausted for real. July 31st through August 2nd, we're having our Houston prelims. Don't be the one that didn't show up and come to a great party and just hear about it. Be the one that was there and including yourself into the fantastic party. Saturday, we have workshops.
You gonna leave Friday up? Or go ahead?
Friday, we got a meet and greet. Saturday, we have workshops.
Friday is the Chalk Experience. So come to the Chalk Experience. But go ahead. He's gonna do a walking class right before the party, just a short walking class, and then it will lead into the party. The DJs are Lady Love from Chicago and right. Stevie Ray. Stevie Ray will be DJing. So go ahead on Friday night. Is he asleep? Look.
Oh, snap.
Saturday. Go ahead for Saturday. I need to start writing this stuff down so I can't forget.
Saturday we have Shock James, we have Snoop, we have Trina, we have
in the workshops. In the workshops, okay.
And then we go into our line dance party. Then we go into our day party with Stepping Collectives, and then we go into our main event, the Houston prelims. The dancing event is only gonna last 45 minutes to an hour. Then we're gonna get right back to the party, baby. We're gonna be
right back to
all night, guaranteed. Yes.
So the people who compete in the contest, you will all have a video. I have someone already have it set up where he's gonna do professional videos, and so you will get your professional edited video, so that you can use that for however you want to use that. So you go out there and look polished and look clean, and and there you go, do your thing, and you will have a video as a reminder. So just, make sure you practice with your partner and you bring your best game, bring your A game.
Right.
And then, okay, go ahead. That's Saturday.
And then Sunday we have, who's the heavy hitter in Texas? That's what we have on Sunday. We have a championship belt and a cash prize.
We're supposed to be trying to have Chuck James wanted to have a workshop before that, or for couples. So we're going to see about putting that together. That would be early in the morning on Sunday, but we haven't got all the details to that, or we will be able to do that. But if you know some couples, that's what he wants to do. So go ahead, Herman, with the and then the heavy hitters contest.
Right, heavy hitters. We're going to have a belt.
Like it's going to championship belt.
One male belt and one female belt. Heavy hitters for Texas, or for this region.
Over Texas. It's just Texas heavy hitters. Yeah.
Right.
Man, I would love to get that belt. I'm mad that I can't get in there. I'll be having that belt. You can bring that belt to the club with you or whatever and say, I'm the heavy hitter over Texas. Whoever didn't get in it, that's their fault. So somebody can't say, well, I didn't get it because I didn't get in it. That's your fault. You should have got in it. And that belt will be up for grabs every year. Once you get the belt, people can't take the belt into next year. I love that. We might be one in between there. But your belt, that will be your belt. you own that belt. You own it, period. But, you know, of course, we'll have a replacement belt. We ain't going to hunt you down and make you get a belt back. But you own the belt until this time, until next year. And then next year, you will be putting your belt up so somebody can take it. So you have a whole year to keep your game up, and people have a whole year to, you know, be ready to challenge you. So that one is grab bag. That means you put your name in the hat, and you oh yeah, it's Houston two-step, swing out, and really it's we put DFW swing out, but it's really any kind of swing out, bop, any kind of swing, and then Chicago style stepping. So those are the three different ones. It's grab bag. You just stick your name in the hat, and then like I said, we pull a partner. You pull a partner. You will be dancing with a partner of your own particular style. You do not have to. It won't be like it is any style. You have your own partner of your own style. Then you know, do that, and then we're gonna try to have judges so that a judge can pick the one two-stepper, one swing out person, one Chicago style stepper couple, and then y'all will pair up against each other, and that's what it's going to be. And we're going to try to roll it quick. We're not going to take our day with this stuff. This contest, both contests should not take more than 1 hour. And so you still have 3 hours to dance. We're going to try to keep it very organized. We got a couple of people helping us stay organized. Ernestine will help us stay organized, and we appreciate that. And also Tamika and Darren. Tamika, they're probably gonna be in the contest, but I'll pick somebody else to help us stay organized. We wanted everything flowing because I know me personally, when I go out, I want to dance. I don't like when people do all that talking and all that other stuff. I mean, I understand a little bit of it, but not over the top. So anyway, we're gonna keep it flowing, and you will get plenty of dancing. On Friday night, we call it by ear. When y'all try to dancing, that's when we close. Of course, the club closes at 2:00, so you can't go beyond that. On Saturday night, same thing. We close when y'all try to dancing. Of course, that place closes at 2:00 too, so we can't go beyond that, but we call it by ear. Okay? So don't worry, you will get plenty of dancing in. Okay, on Sunday, of course, we will close at that time. On Saturday is BYOB. Bring your own bottle. We will have food and we will have some liquor, but it's BYOB. So you can turn up. You come up there with some bottles or whatever you want to do. I'm just saying, you can do your thing, man. You can have a great time. Let me see. Get back to my other page, see if somebody's on there. Because Herman's over here asleep. You might as well go to bed before you start snoring, because he'll start snoring. He'll start snoring right here on this live. Let's see if anybody on Facebook. So anyway, if you have any questions, send them to me. For the prelims, we need you to go ahead and put your name in the hat. I heard a lot of people planning on coming on the last minute. Let's not do that. I'm just saying, let us know what you're doing. And really, to be honest, this is almost last minute. You need to be practicing with your partner. So for the prelims, let us know, get you a partner, and let us know what you're going to do, because we will cap that contest. We will cap the amount of people that's in there, because there's a lot of people in there. Don't let that discourage you. It doesn't matter. Get in there and do you. It doesn't matter how many people are in there. Get in there and do you. Even if it was 2 people in there, we were going to have a contest. So get in there and do your thing. We have walking. And we would like people, if you're in stepping, if you can, go ahead and jump in walking, because we need to make sure that we have enough walking contestants. We have new school. The last time Snoop did mostly everybody for new school. I don't particularly think we're going to have, well, we have old school out there. But most people are not old school in Houston, because we haven't been, we've been stepping like, 10 plus years or whatever. But I think old school is like 20, 30 years ago. The people who, But I've seen Snoop making everything new school. So, and then we have 60 and over. So if you're 60 and over, we need enough people in that category. So do it. So I didn't mean to jump. I don't mean to jump to the other contest, but in the grab bag, I just want to say we have two first places. Now there will be one first place for the belt. Okay, but there's two first places. One first place is an instructor. The instructor, and then there's another first place that's a non-instructor. Because I understand how people feel when they think that the instructors always win the contest. And a lot of times they do. So that's why we're having two first places. But don't get that twisted. You can beat an instructor. I'm just saying. So don't limit yourself to not being able to beat an instructor, because you can beat an instructor. I've seen it done plenty of times. So don't limit yourself on that. But just because we know people feel like that, and we don't want people to, feel like there's no point in me doing it, I'm not going to beat the instructor. Or not just that, we want the instructors to, their students to be in there. We don't want them to be, well, I don't want to be in there because my student. Okay. But we will not separate instructors in the competition. Whoever grabs who, that's who it is. Let's not we're going to say one instructor category and one non-instructor category. It's not like that. It's just that when it becomes to the winner, one prize, if we have the instructors, if an instructor win a prize, they will win their own. And if another, but whoever win the belt will be the best one. So there you go. We hope to see you on this contest weekend. We're just making it a weekend for contest. This will be hopefully everything will go great. We need you to help everything go great. We need you to come there with your good energy. We need you to be a part of this and not just sitting on the sideline. Because if y'all know, this is our first weekend event and we're not perfect. We don't have it all together. I'm just saying, we do have volunteers. We do have helpers, but I'm saying we don't have every answer to everything. So don't expect that. You come and you help to make this event great for someone else, for yourself and for someone else. You ensure that you get dances. We have people coming from Chicago who are here to dance with everyone. We have people coming from Houston who are here to dance with everyone. So you make sure you go and get them people to dance with you. And we will tell you who those people are. You go and get them to make sure they dance with you. Now I'm asking all the leads to make sure that you go all around the place. Don't just come in the front. I understand that women grab you on the dance floor, but try to go to the back and different areas of the club to get people. I'm asking that all the leads do that. But we have some who are specially for that. But you still got to get yourself up some of the time and get closer to the floor every now and then. Come on the floor. Shoot, come on the floor and dance by yourself, by the lead who you like. As soon as he finished, ask him to dance. I mean, that's what I be doing. Just saying. Sometimes you got to be a part of ensuring that you have a good time. So that's my take. H2O went to Dallas yesterday, promoting tonight, this weekend. I think we will be in San Antonio promoting. We still have people signing up. So continue to sign up. We want all the contestants that we can. We want that energy. And so the dress theme is flair. Like your wild colors or your wild colors. It is like a superstarism. They dress like a superstar. Your silvers, your golds, your reds, your purples, whatever it is, but your outfit that is a little bit too much that you would not naturally wear maybe somewhere else. this is the place and the time to do it. So anyway, we are trying to make this event really, really, really nice. That's the plan. And so this event is for the people and not for us. I just want to give a shout out to all the promoters and the people who bring parties. First of all, Texas is getting better and better with these parties and bringing people in from out of town. And I just want to commend everyone who do it, because I mean, you don't really get. I don't know about people. Maybe people who've been doing it, they see a profit, but for us, this costing us money, because when I need to be working, I'm over here promoting. I'm just saying. So I want to shout out to all the promoters. I want to shout out to all the people who come out and support people. Yeah, I want to give a shout out to all the people who smile at people and who, see someone over there who is maybe need a friend, and they go over there and talk to that person. They go over there and spend a few minutes with that person. I want to shout those people out. I personally feel like we give too much attention to negativity. Man, just ignore it. Just if you see negativity, really, don't give it an ounce of your attention. Don't answer to it. You just ignore it. There could be some negativity going on in the club. And I guarantee you, if you will search for it, you will find some positivity. So just ignore crazy negative people, because they got problems that are bigger than you. And at the same time, don't just ignore negativity. Engage yourself in positivity, because really it shows a lot about you. Like when you're engaging in positive conversations, positivity, period. It is good for your soul, and it's good for everybody else. It's good for our environment, and it's good for our community. And the thing is, they got a thing called a CAM. A CAM is a natural healer, natural healing medicine. Laughter is medicine. Exercise is medicine. Movement is medicine. Positive connections is medicine. It's healing. I know they did the studies about the twins, of course. When they put them in there with each other, they thrive. Even I noticed my flowers. When I put my flowers next to another flower, my plants, they thrive. By themselves, a lot of times they die. But when I connect them with each other, they survive. I'm trying to see if I got any comments on here, because I'm just talking. And I never know why I want to talk to people for free when I get paid to talk to people. I'm just saying, I ain't trying to be funny, but I do this for a living, man. Oh, good morning, Mary. My husband can't help me this morning because look at him. Oh, really? My husband can't help me this morning because look at him, y'all. He over there knocked out. Why don't he go to bed? Good morning, Mary. I love seeing you. I wish you would come over here and spend some time in my garden with me. And here's Dr. Joel McLeod. I need to get to know you better. I have an award for you and your husband in California. Okay, I know who you are. I didn't know you was a doctor, though. That's amazing that you don't even know how you don't know people. I don't like that we don't know each other, because we spend more time with each other than we spend with our family. So we should know more about each other. October the 30th and we'll be there. We will be there, man. We need to write that down. If you can, send it to my inbox. He said he'll send a flyer. Thank you. I appreciate it. Grace said, the too much outfit. Yeah. Wear too much. Do too much. This is your chance to be big. This is your chance to overdo it. She said, we appreciate all the hard work for both of you putting it together. And Grace, you are part of the promoters that I'm giving a shout out to, because promoting and stepping in the swing and two-stepping community, most people don't make a lot of money. I'm not saying nobody makes money, because maybe after many years, you do make money, maybe. But we don't make money for sure. We losing a lot of money because, our time. I'm just saying, but it's fine. We don't mind. We just want to give a good show and we want to see smiles on people's face. You know, pouring into the community is worth it. For me, it is, and I think for H2O, it is. It's worth it. Uh, yeah, Mary, come over and get in my garden. So anyway, this is my page. That what I see on there. So that's what I've been promoting for in relationships lately. I've been just promoting positivity. I feel very positive. I'm glad to be in a positive marriage. You know, it takes a lot of courage. Like me getting a divorce, it took a lot of courage because if you've been with somebody for many, many years, you know, your body is just used to that person. That was 16 years. But that I was not in alignment in that marriage. We were so out of alignment. And so anyway, I'm glad that I had the courage to add to my story, my life story, you know. And that life story is that I wanted a better chapter. I was thinking like this can't be it for me. Man, I can't just die in this um yeah, Herman is asleep. I can't die in this misery. That can't be it. I seen every day people were dying. People were just, you know, 40 something dying, 30 something dying, 50 something dying. And I'm like, you know, um, I'm in this marriage for everybody else. I'm in this marriage because, you know, I've been here for many years and I guess that looks good to people. But I need to do something for myself. This is not right for me. So anyway, I got divorced and then I got with this man who over here sleep. And we are in heavy alignment with each other. We really are. We are in great alignment. Uh we do have spats. We have like 20-minute spats. That's it. We don't let it carry on because at the end of the day, we got to go to a party usually. So we can't keep the argument going. But we just quickly let it go. We're in great alignment. And so that to me, that's worth it. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do to be able to add to your story. If you can make your marriage work, if you're in one, wonderful. But if you can't turn it around, sometimes you might need a restart. I mean, for me, I'm for making marriage work. I am. I'm for that. But you can't turn it around by yourself. You know what I'm saying? And so sometimes you got to do what you got to do. So we're just talking about positivity. And so the positivity is even in the dance community. Don't in your relationship or in the dance community, don't feed negativity. Don't feed it. If somebody say some crazy stuff to you, I mean, if you want to cuss them out, go ahead and cuss them out, whatever. But move on. But then don't go on Facebook and say it. There's nothing wrong with sharing things on Facebook. It's your own page. I feel like you should. But at the same time, if somebody do something to you, why would you waste your time talking about that? When it's something bad to you, why would you waste your time talking about something that somebody did to you that was bad when you can get on there and give praise to someone, to God and people who do good for you? You know, don't feed into the negativity. Let's see what you said, Grace. Grace said, shoot, it takes courage for me to date, and I barely do that. I know it do. You did what was right for you. Yeah, it do take courage to date, you know, because, you know, you got to date. You got to know what you're doing when you're dating, in my opinion. First of all, my thing now that I found alignment, which I felt like I hadn't found in this lifetime, to be honest. But look for alignment. Look for someone where it feels natural, you know, where you can be yourself, you can be authentic, and they like you, you know, and fully be yourself so you can see if they actually like you. Because you know, if you being fake, you can't tell if they like you. But be yourself. So we're just talking about positivity and being healthy. And people are like, well, you can't act like this is what we need to focus on is being positive. You can focus on being positive because it is a natural medicine. So, but anyway, be yourself with whoever. That's the great thing. Be authentic. And then if the person is being authentic, you can give a great evaluation that if you are matched with that person. If it's a constant push and pull, probably not your person. And then if you got to be out here saying relationships are hard, that's probably not your person. You probably just have not found your person. Because in general, I mean, we're still new, but I don't have to say relationships are hard. I used to say that too. I used to feed it too. Relationships are hard. This relationship is not hard. This relationship is pretty simple. And my husband got PTSD, but at the same time, it's not hard because we're in alignment with each other and we are friends. We like each other. Do we like every little thing about each other? No. I love his dogs, but I don't like the fact that he don't that I feel like he don't train them enough. So I can't do everything about that, you know. But also check people's temperature. Check people level of patience. See if they got good relationships with their family and friends. If they have good relationships with their family and friends, then maybe they have patience. If they don't like nobody and they don't get along with nobody, then maybe they don't have enough patience because you need to have patience in relationships. You need to have forgiveness. Like Herman, he was into it with a lot of his family, but now that we're together and he's in a more relaxed place in life, he's getting along with people a lot better. He's getting along with his kids better because he's getting along with other people better. He's making up. He's getting along with his mom. I think they were kind of having spats. He's getting along with her better. So it's like when you in alignment, it shows up everywhere. For me, I'm a way better therapist in this better relationship, this better marriage. I'm a way better therapist because I'm not getting triggered all the time. You know, I'm in a safe space where I can be my best self. And so to me, that's what relationships is all about. People are dating and not knowing the purpose. First of all, what is your purpose for dating? Why are you dating? Why do you want a partner in the first place? I have a lot of ladies telling me, "Oh, I'm dating this guy, and he doesn't want to get married." And I'm an honest counselor. When I talk to them, I tell them, "You want to get married, but you're not ready for marriage because you don't even know why you want to get married. You want to get married, you do know why, but you want to get married because you are, oh, I'm 35, I should be married." No, I mean, why would somebody marry you if that's why you want to get married? It makes no sense. Oh, I got this thing looking at it. I'm acting like I'm on my phone. Oh, I'm 50 and I should be married. Why would somebody marry you because you're 50 and you want to get married? That's ridiculous. Most men think more than women do. Like they think a little deeper, especially when you're 50. You got to think about what you're doing out here. You will die messing with people because they crazy. So anyway, I should, what they have all these reasons other than, I want to be in a relationship to where I can bring the best out of someone and they can bring the best out of me, you know, something like that to me is the reason I'm in here. I try to, help bring the best out of Herman and I try to get the best for myself and I could be my best self. I want to be with someone I can help them be their best self and I can be my best self. You got to be forgiving. So then you check a person's temperature to see, are they a forgiving person? And are they just not just forgiving for their family, but are they a person who can forgive you? Is this a person who accepts themselves? Do they accept themselves? Because if they don't accept themselves, then they probably won't accept me. I'm just saying. There's people who fighting with their own spirit or will fight with you. I'm just saying. If they don't like themselves and they got a problem with themselves, and which is not necessarily true. Some people don't like themselves that much, but they can really love on you, whatever. But it's better if they do like themselves. Because Herman used to have a problem where he would really second guess himself a lot. But at the same time, he doesn't do that to me. So I can't say that behavior would actually literally carry over because he doesn't do that to me. So anyway, I mean, you check a person for stability. Not just people want to check, their retirement. Okay. I mean, that's good if somebody got a retirement, but check them for mental stability before they get you in a world with you and ruin your life because they will. You find people out here in a hurry. So anyway, Grace, take your time. Marriage is something that you should not be rushing for sure. So we're talking about positivity in life and in in relationships and even in the dance community. So learning how to, what was I talking about yesterday with my clients? Because I have something that I work on every day. I think I still was working on learning how to use the statement. When I was in Arkansas, my brother said something that was interesting. He's been married for a long time. And he said, when you say Lee, and I've been using this in counseling, he said, once you say Lee, you started a fight. So I'm trying to help my clients learn how to say, and myself, I'm practicing the same stuff, learning how to say we instead of you. So what it sounds like, if I had a problem, just say like these dogs, my nerves. So and it ain't the dog's fault. It ain't the dogs that I be irritated with. It's him that I be irritated with because he won't train them. I like the dogs actually. But I might say something like, I feel, what word is it? Let me see. Let me get some feeling words. You got to learn how to connect with your feelings first before you're able to do this. But as a training, learning how to see, what you're feeling. Think about what you're feeling. I feel, let's see. Uh, how does this feel when these I'm not on the stage. All that time I was talking and I wasn't on the stage. I wonder if y'all heard me. Anyway, I was saying the ending prayer. I don't even know if y'all could have heard me on there. And the prayer just was that I pray that we have healed relationships, that we heal our families, that we heal our communities, that we realize and recognize that we are no longer in shackles, that we do not have we do not have anyone stopping us from connecting and communicating and being positive towards each other. And so that, we use that freedom, that we realize as a people that we have joy. We can use joy over negativity. And that we do what we can to heal our communities. We connect with our youth. We connect with our families. We connect with friends. We support each other and love each other. And so I pray that we continue to do that and that we continue to find a reason to be happy. So that's me. That's the prayer for today. Thank you, Lord, for everything you've given us. And thank you, Lord, that for everything that you will continue to do for us. And we pray that these prelims go great and that everybody have a good time and that everybody takes charge of their own good time and the good time of someone else. Thank you, Lord. Bye, y'all.
Spotlight bright on Texas, on the dance on tonight. On the dance, welcome to Houston, where the step I shine. Every smooth move got perfect time. And July 31st, the city's on.